No, I'll say nice stuff. Okay. Yeah, you have a huge ass. Sorry, I just wanted to say that. Yeah, no segue.
It's all real too. People swear I have like BBL or something.
I know, I'm like, how did that happen?
I've had a fat ass, I just lost a little weight. So when you lose a little in the middle, your ass just looks bigger.
Yeah, but yours is like, I mean, it's incredible.
Thank you.
You should be, do you feel lucky?
Put me in the Smithsonian, honestly. Hello, it's me, Monét Exchange, and you're watching The Pit Stop. Today's very special episode is brought to you by Sweet Tarts. Why be just one thing when you can be both? Am I right, ladies?
You certainly are.
And joining me today is a queen that most certainly needs no introduction.
I'll take one.
You know her, you love her, because she smells real good. It's Katya!
Hi, Sweet Tarts.
Right? Girl, I love candy, and Sweet Tarts really turned me upside down.
Diva Hunty, they work it fierce.
Yes, girl,
they work
yes, Mama
bad.
God.
They do it, yeah. That's right, that part.
Yes, how you doing, Gods?
I'm fierce, I'm hunty, I'm working. I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so happy to be here with
I'm
you
happy you're
on
here.
The Pit Stop.
The Pit Stop. Mm-hmm. Now, do you notice anything different about the host?
You lost about 35 pounds? Just kidding, just kidding.
First of all, I love this look, girl. It's giving me very Versace. Versace, like I'm Illuminati.
Versace.
Oh, Versace.
Don't tell her, no, she don't know how to sew.
She don't know how to sew.
But she does really good stuff.
How you doing, Cods?
I'm good.
Yeah, you look really good.
Thank you. I'm
I'm obsessed with your shoes. I want your shoes.
I glued all those little
yourself?
Balls myself, and I even touched them up. There's some spots here missing, but yeah, I love like a fun shoe.
Yes. How are you feeling about season 14, Katya?
It is horrible. It's a dog show. It's the Westminster Kennel Club. Woof, woof. Brr, brr, brr. No, it's great. It's good. It's really fun. I love that it's fun and fierce, because drag has to be fierce.
Yeah, you know? yeah.
If I'm not screaming, work it, hunty, at the TV, what are we doing?
Katya, I cannot even see you saying work it, hunty, seriously.
Well, you need to get with it, sister, because I say work it, hunty.
Girl, this human hair unit, you're giving me woman, ha.
Yeah.
Half a fortnight ago, we were on season 7,
yeah,
and now we're on 14. I don't think that's why you said that word, but I trust other people.
It's, you know what, the winds of change keep on blowing. Yeah.
Now, did you think we would be at 14, or do you think it would stop before?
I thought we would go back. When season 7, we'd go do season 6 again, and then we just start back and then like Benjamin Button it.
Ooh.
But that didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
I don't know what is going on with this season. The straight one, is she gone?
She's
gone. Okay,
yeah.
God bless her. It's just, there's a lot of crazy going on. People are crazy. It's entertaining.
And last week, Lady Camden won, but no one went home because there were no bottom queens. It's like, so last week, the Lady Camden won, there were no bottoms, so nobody went home.
I think like, people should go,
I know.
I want a physical, visceral, like, dangerous element. You know what I mean? I want to feel like scared. I want to feel scared for myself, for the people in the show.
You know, I famously peed on myself on stage.
You wanted to pee.
A little bit.
I know you did.
It was because I was so cold. It was so warm.
You know, that's like, yeah, it does get warm, but then it also does
get cold. Yeah.
But that's life.
That's what life is, guys.
That's exactly.
Last week, Betty was happy to be in the top after consistently janning herself and being safe.
You say janning herself?
Janning, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I guess that's, girls, if you're gonna make your name into a verb, then it's gonna,
yeah. She was janning. She was janning herself. Jan is not a verb. But Jasmine Kennedy feels a certain kind of way. When you were safe on the show, did it perturb you?
No, it's great. It's wonderful.
You liked being safe?
Of course. It's just wonderful.
Yeah, I think this is like a new thing of girls being like pissed off that they're safe. I'm like, you get to survive another week. Also notably on Untucked last week, Jasmine Kennedy came out as trans, and it has got to be scary to come out, yet alone as trans in front of millions of people on international internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if I figured that out, I would probably take a minute. Very brave.
Very brave. RuPaul enters the workroom and he utters the words that a lot of us wait every season for, that the library is open.
Oh, man.
You are a good reader. You're good at jokes.
I say, listen, keep it simple. You're ugly, you're fat, nobody likes you, you know, stuff like that. You just keep it zippy and peppy. These girls had like paragraph-long setups for their jokes. They're just like,
So we've both done it twice. Do you have any of your favorite reads that you remember from season 7 or All Stars 2?
oh, I liked somebody called Ginger Tangina from Poltergeist. Zelda Rubinstein is this like short, fat, old ginger. And so that was funny.
Yeah,
But that was kind of a deep cut. But oh God, Fame from season 7, she was so bad.
I don't remember hers.
Good. It was so bad, and it was just like, this is like, it was really, it was eye-opening. It was like, oh wow, this person is so bad at this. And I don't think, I couldn't believe it. It was like, she should have been jailed. She should have been sent to
Arrested
jail.
on sight.
But pretty people, you can't tell them nothing.
Except for us. Your Roxy read is legendary. I mean, and because it was crafted well, the build-up wasn't crazy. It was crafted well, and the payoff was huge.
Yeah.
I think about you all the time, especially in the morning at the bus stop. Too soon, sorry.
It was a little, yeah, the Roxy read was a little, it was below the belt, let's say. You just find out what you know about them, the most personal, vulnerable detail, and then exploit that for laughs.
Did any of the girls stand out to you on the reading challenge?
I love Willow.
I thought overall they were good. Like
In terms of the other seasons, it wasn't as painful.
yeah.
Right.
But do you have at least one favorite that you thought was fierce?
I liked it when she said, Hunty, you are not a true diva because you don't know how to work it fiercely. What was your favorite?
My favorite was Bosco. Bosco's final joke was the setup, like, RuPaul has a will. You know what I mean? And I thought that was a good setup with a nice payoff, though.
Yes, it had a nice payoff, but if you were still sticking around for that joke,
because it set it up a lot.
It was a lot.
Yeah. I love Georges in the season, but obviously Georges has, she's a good dancer. She is stunning. Her reads were lackluster. Yeah. She was, but she tried though. There's some girls who are not good readers, and they know that, and they go and they go. Well, I saw you in the challenge, and I didn't like your hair.
I love that.
Because that's awkward.
So I couldn't help but notice you're horrible. That's great.
I wish Madeline, Morpheus was there for the reading challenge. Bitch.
That's the crime. That dynamic, that tension would have been so delicious because it's like she would have to just get slammed like a rag doll.
I would have loved it. Girl, no lube. They would have went in on her.
But you ain't never had to up your ass, you Maddie Morphosis. You wouldn't even know. Oh. I mean, they wouldn't be funny, but they'd be good. Yeah.
Bosco wins. Mm-hmm. Do you agree that she was the best reader?
Absolutely.
Yeah. For the Maxi Challenge this week, the girls, the dolls, are being transported back to 1964 for girl groups.
Yeah.
How would you feel about this challenge? Would you like this challenge?
No,
Are you a fan of girl groups?
I would hate this challenge.
Really?
Yes, because first you have to sing and then record it.
But you were also, that was the era you were born in. That's where you're from. Why?
Were you reading me for being old right now? You saying I was born in the 60s?
Weren't you?
I was born in 1982, you
Bitch, the math ain't mathin', okay? Because you say you from the 80s.
Well,
you
look like you're from the 60s. I wish. I appreciate the theatricality of it, sure. Wigs, costumes, choreo, stuff like that, high drama. Did you like this challenge?
I would like this challenge. I like the recording and writing challenges, I do. Which, one of the most iconic ones is Read You Wrote You. Are you surprised that it's still so iconic?
No. No, I'm not. We worked so hard on that. I've never worked on anything harder than that. It was hard, it was painful, it was hot, it was laborious, but it was so fierce.
Which drag girls do you think would slay a 60s girl group challenge?
Trixie would.
Yeah, honestly. It's like her thing. She loves the whole mod thing.
Yeah, Trixie would. I think, Sonique. She has a really good, I've seen her do the aloof, the Rich Man's Fugue or whatever from Sweet Charity.
Got it, yes, okay,
Yeah.
So we're back, and the girls have to. This I love when they leave the girls to their own devices to pick when Ru doesn't assign.
Stress.
I love it. I love it. The drama it creates, I love it. And Diabetes is digging her heels into the workroom. She's like,
good for her.
This is what I want. I'm not moving. What do you think about that?
I think it's a woman on the verge of a nervous breakthrough.
Breakthrough?
Yes.
I agree.
She knows what she wants. She's not afraid to go and get it. She's not going to apologize.
So then Deja Sky gives up the role that she wanted to make Dia happen. I'm like, girl, that's another one. I'm like, why would you do that?
fight. Yeah.
Consequently, with Daya really sinking her heels into that workroom couch, is she like alienating the other girls?
Yes. I mean, I was always like trying to be accommodating and when I was on the show, like not ruffle feathers. I didn't want to like, make a bad impression. And so she's like coming across as a bitch and a so that's tough for her.
Yeah.
If you're like outspoken even for a second, the other girls would interpret that as you're a steamrolling bitch from hell.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So the first team is Daya, Bosco, and Willow, and they said that their songs sound inspired by a song from TikTok. We know you love TikTok.
Love.
TikTok is your favorite app.
I cannot get enough of, TikTok. Absolutely.
What is your favorite TikTok sound?
This one.
Work.
TikTok is so fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun for a person like me at my age because I just like seamlessly integrate my personality into it and I don't even really like think it's a chore or like a task. It's just so natural.
I'm gonna go on your TikTok. Now I'm very intrigued.
Oh, you should be.
Yeah, I want to see what
You'll
it's like.
stay intrigued.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think you'll be intrigued and then riveted.
The next team, which is inspired by the Ronettes, it's Deja, Jasmine, and Georges, and they mentioned that none of them have ever written a song, none of them can sing, and this is literally a drag race challenge where you have to do both of those things.
I mean, they're not recording artists.
They're not.
People don't realize that. They deserve a lot of credit just for that. The fact that it even got done, so impressive.
Yeah. What did you think of Jasmine and Georges' singing abilities?
Ugh. You have to like just bring some kind of quality, some kind of element. You don't go there with boring. You don't go there with forgettable. And you don't go there with I can't, or I won't, or I don't know how.
Yeah.
It's all about, it's entertainment.
Girl, it's entertainment.
This is not like vocal technique.
No.
No.
And the final girl group is Carrie and Juria Lady Camden, embodying the Supremes, which honestly, realty, the Supremes is the only girl group from this that I recognize. I don't know anything about the Ronettes or the other one. The Supremes, because of Diana Ross, obviously. Right. Is this a difficult or a hard group to do because of RuPaul's diehard love for the Supremes? I
mean, I think this is like, if RuPaul likes something, that's a good thing. I remember RuPaul was looking at me during we were filming a challenge. I got scared, but then I was like, ooh. Then it was like, it was motivating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
She's a person you want to like
really impress.
Yeah. She's the diva. She's the doll.
Now the girls go to record their tracks and Michelle is there to help and assist. She is aging in reverse, we can all agree.
Benjamina Button.
Benjamina Button. As you've recorded it in front of Michelle, was it intimidating to do so?
She's easy to please. Again, she has simple tastes, a little bit freaky, but once you figure out what she wants, it's just,
home run.
Home run.
Do you think it has anything to do with seduction? I mean, that's like Michelle, the queen of seduction.
How could it not have anything to do with seduction?
Yeah. Every time Ru and Michelle do stuff, and all the judges, but specifically for Ru and Michelle, like I find that they give a lot of good critique and a lot of good advice, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
And Juria goes up to record her part, and Juria is good at everything. Every challenge she gets on the show, she's good at it. Like she clearly says she's not a singer, but she gets up there, she knows the reference of Diana Ross. I
mean, that's a person who is present, willing to bring something to the picnic.
Yeah.
She's great. Her energy is fabulous.
Meanwhile, Carrie's up at the mic and she is struggle busting it. She does her part and she was like, ooh, that was out of tune. I'm like, bitch, you don't gotta, we know.
No tune.
You don't have to announce, bitch. We know. We know you pitchy mama. Something Carrie does struggle with is being too pretty and too perfect. As someone who has clearly
I get accused of that all the time. I get accused of, but see, I tell people like, stop. Yes, I'm gorgeous, but I'm not perfect. There's a difference.
That's how you.
Yeah.
That's how you.
I'm not perfect. That's God. Me, I'm gorgeous. You're too pretty. Mama, nobody's too pretty. In this ugly ass world, nobody can be too pretty.
Now we see the girls start to choreograph on Drag Race. God. Do you think it's on Drag Race? Do you think it's harder to have a choreographer to teach you, or to choreograph it yourself?
Jamal Sims, come on, give me Jamal.
Teach me.
Give me Jamal. I do not want to have to figure it out.
I hate it.
With a group, and then someone says, "Oh, I was a choreographer." It's like, okay, whatever.
I hate it. Then sometimes you have people like Willow, who strategically does not tell anyone that she knows how to choreograph and that she's done that before.
Clever girl.
Which, is that how you would play it, or would you tell everyone and just still not do it?
No, I would say nothing.
Yeah.
You lead by example.
Yeah.
You know?
Willow is playing the game. Willow is playing the show how I would play. I'm like, no one needs to know that you can choreograph. No one needs to know that you can dance. You know what I mean?
Nobody needs to know that you have big breasts. Nobody needs to know that.
No one.
Nobody.
Laganja's choreographed you before. How was that?
So challenging, so difficult. I literally told her, I was like, I need something very, very, very minimal. Hardly any movement at all. No sweating. Hardly, like, can't even tell that I'm moving, okay? Mary, she's got me, like, jumping off the thing, doing the kicks, and I was like, oh my God.
But Katya, you're a good dancer, and you're an acrobat. You can kick your face, you can...
Yeah, I have certain avenues or...
The roar lip sync, bitch, you were going toe-to-toe with Kennedy Davenport. You are a dancer.
Yes, I am.
Also, bitch, we gotta talk about when Daya confronted Jasmine about her two-faced read. For Daya having so much to say to other people, she's one of them bitches that gets so hyphy. What do you think about this moment?
I think it is wretched and rotten. And listen, if you can't dish it, then shut the up, bitch.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
Yeah.
Get the out of my bathroom, or whatever the expression goes. Like, it's always the people that are like, I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
I don't do drama. I don't do games. Mama, they're playing games all day long, and they're dishing out drama.
Yeah. Let's talk about the girl groups, Miss Thing.
All right, hunty.
All right, Miss Girl. First group was Willow, Daya, and Bosco.
Willow, just female.
Yes.
Illusion.
She looked incredible.
Just encapsulated in that 60s. I mean, she's so pretty. The look was so cute.
It was that high beehive.
Love it. It was so great.
60s high beehive, bitch. I'm sold. I was into her fantasy.
It was
I did
gorgeous.
want a little bit more energy so I can because those girl groups, they were very demure or whatever, but you look at them and they were doing this, but there was something about it that was electric about it. You're like, I'm hypnotized watching it, you know?
See, because you could do this, like, watch. But then watch this.
Oh, yes, definitely that one.
The tongue.
It's the tongue,
Yeah.
the tongue. So the second group was Deja, Georges, and Jasmine. The Reds.
Oh, the no earrings.
No earrings. Oh my, I hate
This
a
is-
queen in drag with no earrings. It drives me insane. I want to get up. I'm so
But you know what
upset.
though? They had hairdos, updos that were away from the ears, literally showcase spotlight.
Yeah.
Earlobe. All I saw was empty
Empty.
field, dead bodies. All I see is these empty earlobes.
Yeah.
And I want my money back.
Yeah, I did not like that. And the final group was Carrie, Angeria, and Lady Camden.
Lovely.
The pink was beautiful. The hair, and Angeria carried, I'm sorry, Angeria carried because her Diana personification was so on point. It was so
Uncanny.
good. Uncanny, it really was.
Miss Diana Ross was right there in her mouth, dancing around.
It was really good. I really enjoyed Angeria's
She was
group.
great. I am fascinated by Angeria as a name.
I know.
It's so weird.
It could be a country,
A country or an affliction.
or an affliction, or a dish.
Totally.
It could be a dish.
I'll bring the Angeria salad.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, she covers
Totally.
so many bases.
I'm a place, I'm a food, I'm a disease.
She is
that.
She's the
She's
Swiss
that.
Army knife of drag. If you could choose a group to be in, which one would you have chosen?
Angeria.
Angeria's group, right?
Angeria.
Hands down.
The diaphanous dolls.
Yeah. And now, Katya, is this your favorite part of the show? The runway?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Usually
right,
I just
everyone.
fast forward through the whole show and watch the runway.
The runway part.
Yeah.
And category is Heart On. If you had to do the Heart On runway, what would you do?
Okay, well, I hadn't thought about it. I would just do anything like, you could do anything and then just like, just bloody. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
could do anything.
I would erect the biggest boner I could find and just put a little heart on the tip of it.
Well, I don't think that's fashion, honey. That's sexual terrorism.
Sexual terror. First up, Willow Pill. I loved this look.
I love the idea. I love the sentiment. It's cool, but I just think there's something lost in the execution. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's cute. Like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. She literally looks like she's in the 3rd grade. And that frightens me.
Let's talk about Diabetti. I like the punk rock aspect of it, and I like that it was different than what everyone else did. She went more like raver girl. Thinking outside the box is important in challenges like this, because everyone is gonna go Valentine's Day and like love. So I think this was a good way to go for a prompt that would make a lot of people think similarly.
Yeah, I mean, go hard and go ugly, and then you won't have to worry about other people biting your style. I like that it's all like seems to be worn by the same person.
Let's go to Bosco.
Okay.
I liked this.
Yeah. Detox as Gary Oldman in Dracula. So funny.
Yeah.
So cute. And done well.
This was really smart. Bosco, I'm telling you, Bosco has been really turning me on in these runways. I really enjoy this look.
Yeah.
I mean, we are over the Catherine Delish robes.
Yes, we are. And also, I don't need to see your little white ass. Your little can. Your little teeny weeny can. Maybe it's just because I'm 40, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was cute. It was cute, yeah.
Let's talk about Deja Skye. She was going for more like a superhero aesthetic, and this is very different for Deja. Deja has oftentimes done.
Usually wears nice stuff.
Like, I think this is different for her, so it sticks out for that reason for me. Because
How diplomatic of you. Yeah. I mean, it's just like hokey pokey going to the Comic-Con, and late too. Like, last minute ticket. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
I like that there is a band of red.
Yeah.
Across the thigh. It's clean, that band.
Let's move on to Georges. Did not like this.
Mary.
Did not. You
What
got
are
this.
you doing?
Again, we know Georges always has stunning hair and her face is good. The head is always good. But this look, I do not like this.
Hate it. It's horrible.
Georges. Come
Horrible.
on, Georges. And Georges is so petite.
I love her hair. Well, listen, the mug is beautiful.
Yeah.
Which is a bit confusing. Why would you go down the runway with that gorgeous mug and hair and then wearing that piece of outfit? But I guess that's the mystery of life.
You know what? Life is about not having all the answers. The mysteries of life make it better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Let's talk about Jasmine Kennedy. She was like, I'm wearing this hair and no one can tell it's a wig. I'm like, baby.
Yeah. Not only do we know that that's a wig, we know exactly where the wig starts.
Exactly.
And whatever else is up there start.
And we know it's a wig that we don't want. This was a miss for me for Jasmine. So but Jasmine is referencing Hercules, like Aphrodite. That's what she's going.
That's great. I like her attitude.
This queen is trying to sell it. You cannot tell her she's not wearing Schiaparelli or she's not wearing Valentino. She is like, I look gorgeous. My outfit is this. And I'm like, you know what? Good for you. Let's talk about Angeria. Now, this outfit was great when she was covering up the paper mache on the front of it.
I had a sneaking suspicion when she was covering that up. I was like, I know that there's evil under there. I know that there is something that I don't want to see. And she sure enough showed us.
I thought the opposite. I thought she was going to reveal something that was going to be like, oh, bitch, work to justify that wig.
Yeah. No.
But
oh, bitch,
no.
cover it back up. Yeah, it was so weird. It was so like twee and earnest and like saccharine. It was almost kind of bizarre.
Yeah.
I heart you. Like who? What? And with that, I just so bizarre.
All right, let's talk about Carrie Colby. First of all, the heart was on the wrong side.
No,
Bitch, your heart is on the left. I was gagged that her heart was on the right. I'm like, girl, is it, what are you, a new species?
Somehow heartbreak feels good in a place like this. I will appreciate that it's such a spectacular fail that it has an echo. It's like sonar. It's like, it is pervasive. It's like, it dares you to forget it, and you can't. It's so many things. It's giving me La La Ree with the gift bag. Because
No, it's not, no.
No, it's just flavor, just a sniff.
I think that she had a lapse of judgment.
Yes.
I think that this is maybe not one of the strongest things she brought, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna put it on, I'm gonna sell it.
Well, unfortunately, there were no buyers that day.
Let's get into the Lady Camden.
That is a bath mat.
Lady Camden, this could have been a great look if the heart was not so big.
If everything was different. Yeah.
The heart is just too big, and like the bow and arrows made it even bigger, and it's like it's covering up the whole top half of her body. If the hearts were scaled a little smaller and maybe a different texture of fabric, it would have been stronger. I will say though, the makeup is getting better.
Yeah,
RuPaul gave her that critique about drawing bigger lips. She's sticking to that.
She looks great though. The face is coming along.
Beautiful face. Who had your favorite look?
Oh, Bosco, by far. It was a fully realized look. It was accessorized. It was witty. It was well constructed.
Bosco's looks are always clean. They're always thought out. There's always a story, like every time.
And literally white.
Yeah.
That's brave.
Yeah, yeah.
What drag queen wears white?
I would never wear white. I hate white.
Never.
What's in your season 7 promo white?
Yeah, and look how that turned out.
Who had your least favorite look?
Least favorite? I mean, Carrie, just because of the wasted potential.
Yeah.
What could have been was what a heartbreak.
After the judges' critiques, we find out that the winner is in fact Diabetti, getting her first win and 5,000 doll hairs. Do you agree with the winner?
Why not?
And in the bottom two, you have Jasmine Kennedy and Carrie Colby. Is that your bottom two?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say. So Jasmine and Carrie have to lip sync to Unbreak My Heart by Toni Braxton, the
remix.
Hector remix. It wasn't the strongest lip sync of the season, especially after Lady Camden last week. I mean, that was...
Tore the roof off.
Oh, so I think the ladies were just a little tired.
They just did not have the vernacular that they thought they possessed.
Someone lied to them several times.
Several people, in fact.
Yeah. So I think they tried their best, but it was not strong. And I think Carrie, she did like those turns and stuff, and it just didn't land how she wanted to. And unfortunately, Carrie loses the lip sync. Why do you think Jasmine won the lip sync?
I don't know. It was shocking. I don't know, maybe it's just because I assumed the gorgeous diva is gonna slay and stay. When they told that doll to pack her up and get the out of here, I was gagged.
But
But
Carrie gets to reveal her chocolate bar, and maybe the chocolate is gonna be a golden bar, but once again,
it's chocolate.
It is chocolate.
Mother Jasmine is chewing up the scenery.
she is
like,
back there.
sobbing, retching. She's like, I mean, she's like unraveling, completely unraveling. Try. It was so fierce. She was like, like
I was
ugly
like, Mama,
crying.
this is acting.
Yeah, I mean, like,
She's acting.
She's so committed.
Katz, do you have any favorites?
I would say Ingeria.
Angeria is your winner.
Yeah, she's got the whole thing.
I still am rooting for my girl Bosco. I really love Bosco.
Okay, that's my top three.
Bosco, too.
Willow, Bosco,
Ingeria.
diphtheria. Yeah.
Antheria?
Diphtheria. Ingeria.
Dysenteria.
Dysenteria! Of the legendary house of Dysenteria.
I want to thank Miss Katya Samoshiko.
I want to thank you for having me.
Thank you for being
didn't
here.
have to, but you did.
Oh, I'm so happy you were here. You never failed to make my mind go in places I don't ever want it to go again. And for that, I'm grateful.
And I'm grateful for your gratitude. Will you return my calls now, maybe? Maybe.
And thank you all for watching The Pit Stop. This has been another fabulous episode. Please tune in next week where we will be recapping more episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race, but more importantly, episode 9. See you there.
What comes after that? 10. Holy
Is it 10?
yeah. And then it's over. Again.
I think we have a few more after that. There's still like 8 girls left, girl.
Oh. Oh, yeah, you're right. Georgeous. George and gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay.
But with a
so if
J.
I was Melissa and I wanted to be seductive, would I just be meductive?
Meductive.
That's fun.
That's a good name.
No.
Meductive.
What is going on with these names? It's so crazy. I mean,
Says Katya Zamoshko.
that last part is optional.
Hey, it's Michelle Visage. Do you want gay shit? Check out RuPaul's Drag Race YouTube channel and hit subscribe.